No. Why wouldn't I start the stream right now, right here, right now? It's day 8. Also known as the 8th day. Hello. Also known as the 29th of April. We're playing Meat Tower. Could you... I know, big surprise. I'm really breaking new ground. Well, I'm gonna stream. But I am breaking new ground since I buffed the level. Hello. So first things first, I wanna try and do some of my buffs in run and see if any of them need kinda adjusting. Cause I will adjust them, make them a little bit easier. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, it's harder than grid unlock. No, very hard thing to do. Every time I do this gap, it just feels like I feel like I'm not doing it right. But it works out. So who am I to complain? Okay, here's where buff number 1. I made this gap slightly tighter. It's a real gap now. Buff number 2. I made that corner spike. But it's not actually too bad. And it can nerf corner, mini corner spike. I think what I need to do with this spike is like just fix some of the visual, cause like I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it. I like it being harder. It's just I haven't practiced it like that, so. Hydron. Oh yeah, buff number 3, I get whatever the fuck this is. I might slow these down a little if I do anything. Yeah, the thing is, I think that's like harder. So I don't think I really care. Yeah. So, the thing with this part that I think one that I just now see a layering issue that I'll quickly have to fix at some point. And 2, I think I will slow these down. Because at the moment, the rotation and the movements are off sync, and I did that on purpose. But the moment you kinda have to wait for a good cycle where it's facing right instead of left. I'm not sure how much I like that being the case. Like, I think it's now. Like here. Yeah. I know. There'll have to be some sort of... I'll probably slow him down a little. I'm just gonna do a full practice run and then change a couple of things. Maybe. I don't know. I kinda like the silliness of just everything rotating. Spencer now has a gate on it. There's now a hard click right before Spencer. I call it the Spencer gate. Hello. Pilot. Oh, yeah, that's all the buffs I did. Hopefully it'll make the second half more in line with the difficulty of the first half. Yeah, only the worthy may see Spencer. But I will quickly go in and fix something up. I kinda wanna just go and get people's opinions, see if it works out. Kinda sleep on it as well, I want to know. Okay. So, let's exit. First things first, if I go to layer 4, I think I wanna create... And this needs to be group 2 hug tree. I noticed there was a visual error with that not having any blood on it. If I am gonna remove the rotation from this, oof, I'm gonna have to do more than I wanted. You know what? Before I do that, I wanna try slowing it down. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I think these are really big. 1.2. Crerro. I think that works better, to be honest. I think they were just too far. And like it's still, you have to do these jumps in a time limit. And I think I'm fine keeping the hitbox actually like fully accurate with the rotation. I think what I have actually done is put them on actual cycle. Because this is 0.6, is it not? Yeah, and I've doubled that for 1.2. Do I lower it a little? I make it 1.1 or 1.3. Nah, it's fine. No one's really gonna notice that. Now, for this part, I want to, like, move out this circle a little bit. Just to be a little bit more accurate with other corners that I've done that with. A couple of other corners have random, like here they have circles to benefit a hitbox. I might nerf it a tin. I'm not actually moving the hitbox. I'm only doing that because it's rotated, and I noticed that I was hitting, like, this part. which is not actually what I want. It's still buff, but I don't want it to be that much harder. Also, if... Yeah, I forgot to put the glow on this one. Okay. Any other... There are a couple of other visual errors I think I saw that I will take the time to just fix. This has been bugging me. This can just flip. Yeah, now you cannot see that. Which really, realistically should have been done ages ago. I just kept noticing that. I'm like, I will change that one day. And the one day has come. Oh yeah. Also, I think I can see put this on B3, B2. B3, B2. So yeah, now everything actually passes over it correctly. Okay. Now let's done some editing. Let's practice that second half. Trying to get this down. I realized... Well, I remember that, like, these swords are really far left. So I can really afford to get up all in here and get the most amount of momentum possible. It makes it so much easier. So I really should be doing that. The further left you begin that part, the easier it is. So you get more speed. I hit W and dropped my hold. Speed buff barely add any difficulty. Okay. I'm not sitting in a comfortable position. I was like really twisting my body. I just need to see if I'm consistent at that in run. I forgot. It's a real jump scare. I might move that spike a little bit up now I'm really playing it. I want this to be too hard. I just want you to put a little bit of care into this jump. For the moment it might be a little too hard. That's because it's like too... Like if this was robot... I know. Maybe that's a consistent click pattern. Maybe I'm overreacting. Let's try and go with Spencer to end. I'm messing up my slope. Oh, Spencer, you have such gorgeous red eyes. Slurpers, skill issue moment. Oh, can I land on the fucking top? when that happens, it's game over. I don't need a checkpoint there. I just need to fucking not die. I'm shaking my head in disappointment. Oh my god. They're messed up the very end. I'm going too high and then I'm like reaching the top and it's messing my fucking... What is wrong with me? It's not that hard. I did this run in like 2 seconds yesterday night. Because I was practicing second half because I was seeing how my buffs, if my buffs were at least functional. And I was like, yeah, I'll play some Spencer. And it was not this hard. Nice stuff. What the fuck ever, I'm playing from earlier. What am I doing? I really don't know if I will beat Story of Undertale. I'm gonna be honest. It'll depend if the actual gameplay is fun. GG. I might do Estado a map of, if that's how you pronounce it, at some point after this, just like to have some like free level. At the moment, if I'm not playing Meat Tower, I'm playing the Mount Shikari. I'm having fun with that, I just play it very rarely because, like, I have other things I want to play, aka Meat Tower. But I will probably do it at some point. Version 3 better be Magadan Brother X. It's not. Not public level. Magadan Brother Y. Damn. I mean, I'm so smart. What the fuck was I doing when I was placing these checkpoints? Why did I place 2 checkpoints in the jetpack and not in the beginning? What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, this will help me practice. The sound effect on that is so good, I think. it really sounds like flesh. That's why I had to do. I had to look up a bunch of like, it was all in like the medieval tab of like flesh hit by sword. But the sword is just bone. What am I doing? What? Yeah, I don't know why I was fucking finding Spencer that hard when like I fucking get run to that kinda instantly. I'm gonna go from here, I think. The other thing I just done with that part is I added a diagonal, which is just harder than the basic gameplay that there was before. I'm still not fully happy with this. I might have to just make the rotations purely visual. I think my problem with this at the moment is just like as much. Yeah, because the problem is at the moment. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I gotta add a group. You'll tour one and you'll tour two. I think yeah, it's also need tour one specifically the tour two. Okay. So like there is these become I'm still selecting group. Instead, 2 or 1, and these become instead 2 or 2. I think that should work. One other thing. I'm gonna raise this up a tinge. Just a tinge, but make it slightly easier, and I think that'll be better. Reset camera, mini. Actually, sure, hitbox. Yeah, like the hitbox is not accurate at all. But it might be for the best. Now it's actually like consistent. Okay, can I do the fucking corner? Yeah. Okay. Play the level again from the beginning time. If you keep doing that, eventually you'll beat the level. I mean, that's better than me. How I've been going. I keep PBing by just 1 click, so... Yeah. At least you got 2. I nearly had that right. Okay, I need to start setting checkpoints in the right place. Realistically, I'd like to get from here to Spencer. I've be getting past all my buffs I've made. That would prove I can do them in a run. Can I get back correctly? Jump scare killed me again. It'll take me a couple of days to fully get used to that. But it's a good buff. How long did you play for? No space. I'm kinda curious if like... I'm really playing Meat Tower like 2 hours a day. Like maybe I should be playing a bit more. Is that really a run from here? I was fully like zoned out, so I not even fucking recognize that. Huh. That's an interesting discovery I just made. Yeah, this would... I am kinda fine with this. In fact, I might make this the intended route. I thought this might be possible. I think this is like better. Yeah. I think that's cool enough where I leave that in and it's better. Like sometimes stuff just works out where it's like, yeah, that should be in the level. Like, yeah, that's completely fine with me. And like, it's not 100%, because you cannot get enough momentum. Like, that. Let's play from all the way back and just see how I do. Yeah. For the record, and like off stream when the one time I got here, I didn't fully make it up, and I absolutely clutched a, like, going back right instead of dying. Which is why I was so nervous for the unbuffed version of this jump. And probably died there, because I just made an awesome save. Ah, a little too early. It's a tight timing. I want to at least get past that from here. I want to prove I'm consistent enough that I can. Uh, 21k. This stream is probably gonna be a stream I pass my console attempt count. Ah! Well, that's good enough for me. I'll go from here for a little bit. I am surprised I have not died to the tube drop downs there yet. I keep expecting it to happen and then I keep passing it and I'm like, oh, okay. I really do not know, but I think I haven't even really gotten many good runs. Okay, we're still pretty far away. Which is good. I want this to take a while. I lost all momentum. Another thing I was thinking of doing is just moving the ship portal to like behind the player. Not that big of a deal, but like I was considering it. It's a convenient. Oh my god. I shouldn't have died like that. Like how did I just stuck at jetpack control? Yeah, I like, obviously robot is number one. Spider number two, because I just fucking love the spiders, and UFO probably number three. I think spider is pretty bad if you're precision, but like, in anything, any other context, it's awesome. And that's the truth. I just love Spider. I've always loved Spider, even in like 2.1. I feel something that I was kind of, when I sucked at the game, I was kind of good at Spider for some reason. My brain just like locked in when it came to Spider. So I love making anything with Spider. If I just held into the roof, I was fine. I've done one practice run of ruins. I don't know. I only say harder than convo because that's all I can give. I don't compare to anything that I cannot compare to, and I think that's fair. Whatever. I'll probably go from 0 after this. Hoping for a day of lots of good luck and happiness. Today is a gift. Whatever, man. I wasn't prepared to get that far. Fuck off. Today might be a gift, but that doesn't mean I have to accept said gift. I think it went like yesterday in history Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a present. I think my, grade 5 teacher had that up on her wall. And now that has been etched into my mind. Enough where I remember it. Not any solid ones. My assumption is that my other level kinda high will be finished before I verify this. And thus I'll verify that in between this. If that happens, I probably lock in. And realistically, I should stop procrastinating CK4. Get a move on. But I don't know, maybe I come up with another idea that I wanna do. After it, if I haven't done this. Cause I don't particularly want to work on CK4 and this at the same time. CK4 would be harder than CK2. Probably harder than Null in my opinion, but I think Null is 3, so... We'll have to see. I don't have any gameplay laid out for it, so I cannot really say, but I would want it to be a little hard. Yeah, but I'm a real Null free stayer, and I have been forever. I am the only person who thinks Null is easier than Teamer Guy. So, that's me. Well, everyone's like, oh yeah, I could beat Teamer, but no one does because no one wants to play the 2-frame for some reason, even though it's an awesome click. The Teamer 2-frame is iconic in the best way possible. I fucking love it. Genuinely great gameplay. I was inspired, and that's why I made the UFO click like the way it is in this level. Even though it's not really similar, because the UFO click in this level, you can... there's no... you can do it early, you just can't do it later. I should probably do heavier metal. It is Samamba. And I usually do everything Samamba does and vice versa. It's just a lot to learn, and I don't want to learn stuff at the moment. Like, the only reason I'm playing the Mount Kusari is because I learned it before I really started grinding Mikau on stream. So like, I can just pop it open if I'm really bored. And probably get some nice runs. But like, heavier metal would be a commitment. I'll probably go it at some point. It's just basically learning Ursula, you know? Oh yeah, parts are hard, but none of them are Ursula hard. Yeah. I never, cause I don't fucking pay attention to like Twitch, so I don't really see what Wiz is doing. I didn't know if he was actually actively playing Nameless at the moment, I guess he isn't. It's okay, but it's a fucking big ass level, so I can understand why. Damn. I think by now, I'm like committed too much time into playing Meat Tower where I do not wanna stop playing it for an extended period of time. I should work? I pressed the R key. I said I wanted to host a mega collab next year. I was gonna do it right after CK3, but then I just kinda got burnt out, and now I'm doing this instead. It scares me. I feel like I expect. I don't know what to expect from people's commitment. Like, I know how hard fucking making levels is. Am I expecting people to make a really detailed part? I don't know. That sort of shit scares me. Up attempt, up attempt, up attempt. Everyone, good news. Up. Fuck. Yeah, okay, shut up. The problem is I keep fucking switching speed. I diagonaled for 1 time and I'm half time. They're different, okay? It messes with your brain when you have to fucking constantly switch, and it's still something I'm not used to. How many levels do speed changes? Not many. Yeah, okay. As soon as I said it, I was like, no one say it, no one mention it. Okay, okay. Fucking... Look, I was playing that kind of badly in practice. I kind of have to expect that. To a degree. It's like, okay, whatever. I didn't think this looks that much like Devin's stuff. It has more similarities to how I make my levels, and I think the background, I don't think it's that similar. I think it's just like the mouth and the eye. I like more detail. It depends on your interpretation of hell, I think. I think over the years, there's lots of different things that could mean hell. Into purgatory hell is like a white blank room. Hell themed, if your hell would be in a blank white room. Or does hell inherently have to be lava? If so, then I think no. Will this be someone's hell? I mean, I think we know yes, because there have been some people who think this level looks disgusting, and if they were in it, that would probably be their personal hell. But if we're going off that categorization, I want to be the guy who's probably someone's hell. So to answer that question, no, probably not. I think the general hell is... There's too much green in the background. There's not enough black. It's just meat feed. Yeah, but the top 12 is lying because it's looking Samantha foil carbon on her for some reason. Ain't that hard. People just don't want to learn awesome cube gameplay. Oh my god. Welcome back. Ah! It's weird. I'm not as tired as I was yesterday because I went to bed at the late old time of 8 p.m. Real 8-year-old sleeping hours happened to me last night. If I was smart, I would practice. That's like my 5th death to that specific part. But I'm not smart. And I'm instead stubborn. Word of the day, stubborn. That's a funny word. Stubborn. It's kind of like oven. But stub. Get it? So if you're in a hot food. Big news, everyone. I died to that click. Bad news, everyone. I didn't die to the click, and now I'm gonna have my, like, 20 billionth death to this part. Never mind, being a naysayer means I actually just passed the part. My eyes are watering, but this ain't classic, so I get to just put down the controller and deal with it. Ah. Well, good. I was very close to saving that. I have my hand on the right button, and probably as I died, I pressed right, because I realized I went too far left. I think I was pretty close. The nerves are kicking up now. Like, minutes after I died far. Fuck off, nerves. I don't know how people do it. How do people not get nervous? Ever. How are some people immune? Up it comes. I died to a coyote. Wonder how many people realize that every time there's a burp, like there's a little, the teeth of the mouth actually moves, but it's actually just covered by all the particles, so you can barely see it. But they are there. There is movement to the actual teeth. Damn. Who wants to do the meat tower challenge? The meat tower challenge is you eat 10 pieces of a full steak. That's a raw steak. Yeah, raw. It's not cooked. Without burping. And you also eat the bone. Good challenge? Who wants to do it? It's the meat challenge. The meat tower steak challenge. Use that hashtag. to go viral on TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and Reddit. Viral fame. It's one of those hashtag internet challenges. Like the Tide Pod challenge. Remember that? Yeah. I mean, how bad is eating 10 raw steak? I remember in like year 8 camp, I ate a raw potato because for one day of the camp, they just took us out and like we had to form groups and cook our own meal. Like we had to start a fire and cook our own meal, and my group did not do that. Instead, we found a dead deer or something carcass. And I looked at that for like 10 minutes. And then we either burnt or didn't cook any of our food. And then we had to hike on an empty stomach. That sucked. Well, I remember eating into a raw potato and it tasted horrible. They should have given us chicken so they were real steak. Then maybe we would have seriously done their little thing. If I was the only one on an island, I think I'd probably die. Or I would do the meat tower steak challenge and survive by eating 10 raw steak. I wonder how many steaks in this level you actually eat. One down there. 1, 2, 3. Or not 3. Like, yeah, no, 3, 4, 5. How many more? 5, 6. With 1 spider, and then 7. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's your jetpack. And then 14 and the next spider. And then 15 to end. I think you eat 15 steaks. Or 15 meat. wonder if I'm correct. I think at least like 1 million. That's so much meat on this. Like genuinely 1 million. This one tower, if it was real, would end hunger. Because everyone could just eat meat. Except... Okay. Let's make this straight. You cannot eat Spencer. Spencer is a living being who... Okay. Look, I like to think if the meat cow was real, we would have to get like government agencies to send robots in. And then they'd be like, how do we do it? And they get me. I have the most experience traversing meat cows with robots. And then they'd be like, whoa, Crerro, you're so good. You should get $1 billion. And then with that 1 billion, I would solve a problem in the world. I don't know which one yet. There's a lot of problems. I solve one. What if the beans cow was actually made out of coffee beans? And not like... What if it was actually made out of like cat balls? And it was still like a meat tower. Spiky meat. Haven't you ever... I think they are burned, but there's just like a layer of meat around them. That's how I would logic it. They are burned, there's just like meat around it. Yeah. Steam at Rob Top. Are you saying this was logical reasoning for edge on the spike being real? At Rob Top. Rate my level when it comes out. Surely the level name isn't too risque. I mean, it's not, the level name is true. It is a meat tower. There's nothing weird about that. Ouch. That hurt. Today is the type of day where today's an afternoon day. I'm gonna play well in the afternoon, I can just tell from how I'm playing right now. I'll have to make sure I do some offline attempts. Like, I am just not consistent at that quick, and the whole, like, jetpack outside. To be honest, if I was the robot, once I would get here, I would just kind of jump out and avoid the burn. And then I would escape the meat tower. Why didn't the robot ever think of that? Alternate ending. I don't think the circle monsters are particularly evil though. I like to believe the best in them morally. I think they have some standards. And it's been a while since I've dived there, and to be honest, I should dive there like 20 billion more times, so that makes sense. Like, once they explode was stopping me from going out there. Huh? Yeah, there's no logical reason. My level makes 0 sense. Story, 0 out of 10. Thus, this level deserves the death penalty. They don't come back. That's not how exploding works. You know, like a bomb? The bomb doesn't live exploding. That is true. Story of Undertale. Don't get a 10 out of 10 in story because it's just the story of Undertale. That's kinda cheating though. Remember when I hit that spike? I do. How funny. You thought you saw everything? Watch this run. I'm just like dying to fucking everywhere. I'm having no luck. No luck. One more death there and I probably end stream. I'm just... It's not my game. Unfortunate, but I have to... I don't want to really push it. I'll probably play later off stream, and I'll probably be better at this once I let it sit for at least a couple of hours. Moment of truth. Fuck. No break for me. Whatever, man. Like, I am just not playing that part well. I wasn't playing well in practice, and, like, I can't source it at the moment. I know, I'm just mind blocking, and I can't get past it, so the best thing to do is not play, because I can't do it. I'll keep the pressure up. If I dive it one more time, stream is over. Challenge. If I keep getting past it, then we can keep playing. Or if I keep not even getting there. Yeah, that's my little secret, is I call everything a challenge. That's right, it's ding 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 ding, time for Spencer Fan Art Challenge. Use the hashtag Spencer Fan Art Challenge on Twitter and upload your Spencer Fan Art as a challenge. Can you do it? Like, just like that. Yeah. I even know where that, like, came from. Like, what made me start always saying challenge. We'll see if I fail it, I could fail the challenge. Yep. Screen server. Actually, wait. I want to calculate attempts. Calculator. 6. I want to type in the calculator. Yep. 6. 81 plus 11 0% plus 1170 plus 3767 plus 16 22166. Not quite my convo attempt. About 1k off. Soon. Okay, that's the end of the stream. Tomorrow, no stream. Okay? I'm back at uni. I'm in uni in the morning. I don't have time. Same as the day after, but I might, if I do stream, it'll be in the afternoon for me, so it'll be a later stream. But probably not. So, 2-day break for me. I'll try and play off stream so I don't lose more consistency, but see you in a couple of days. Bye.